The charming, ever young, energetic, and creatively talented enigma of Afro Juju music, Shina Peters, popularly known as Sir Shina Peters, was pampered by family members and friends to a grand celebration in honor of his 60th birthday anniversary. The event was held at the Balmoral Hall of the Federal Palace Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos, on Wednesday, the 30th of May 2018, which was the birthday of the celebrant. The organizers of the occasion, made up of a group of friends, chaired by the chairman and CEO Biscon Communications, Prince Basil Attilo, left no stone unturned as they went all out to make sure the 60th birthday anniversary of their dear friend, Sir Shina Peters, was a star-studded one, as the cream de la cream of the Nigerian society were in robust attendance. Not only was the event a gathering of friends of Sir Shina Peters, but also his mentors, mentees, admirers, fans, as well as family members came in large numbers to celebrate the 60th birthday anniversary of the man who revolutionized the juju music scene in Nigeria. Sir Shina Peters was born on the 30th of May 1958 to a very religiously inclined mother and father. Sir Shina Peters today remains the youngest ever Nigerian musician with a record-breaking 50 years unbroken consistency on the Nigerian music scene, having started at the age of 10. Sir Shina Peters has indeed revolutionized the juju music scene, breaking cultural and language barriers. Today, Sir Shina Peters' music is loved by everyone, no matter the ethnic background, whether from the north, the east, the west, and even the south-south. The awesomely and creatively talented enigma taught himself how to play the piano, the guitar, and other musical instruments, which is why today Sir Shina Peters remains the most dexterously and ingeniously gifted craftsman on the African music scene. The admiration for Sir Shina Peters' music indeed transcends the shores of our land. At 60, and with 50 years on the stage, Sir Shina Peters still remains a much sought-after musician in many parts of Africa, Europe, and the United States of America, where he is a regular feature, either performing or receiving awards for his mastery of the art. Indeed, Sir Shina Peters has done very well for himself and is an icon in the Nigerian music industry. As guests made their way into the hall, the awesome band brought the atmosphere to a high gear with the energetic performance of some of their hit tracks. Among the many dignitaries who graced the event were royal fathers led by the Oshile of Okiono-Egba, His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Adedapo Tejuesho CON, in company of his Oloris, His Royal Majesty Oba Latifa Todo Adams of Ikate Land, and the Ariel Kakamfo of Yoruba Land, Otumba Gani Adams. Also in attendance was the wife of the celebrant, Mrs. Sami Ayoka Peters. Elder statesman and former governor of Ogun State, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, Dr. Ruben Abati, special advisor on media and publicity to former President Goodluck Jonathan, Honorable Muyiwa Ladipo, Ogun State Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Basharu J.K. Randall, Publisher Ovation International, Chief Dele Momodu, Irelu Abiola Dosumu, Senator Florence Itagiwa, Princess Toyin Kolade, Senator Larry Tejuosho, Prince Bisi Olatilo, Mr. Yomi Badejo Kunsoya, Azua Rinze, among many other important personalities. Also in attendance were colleagues of the celebrant led by the grandfather of Juju music, Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey, Queen Ayo Balogun, Wale Thompson, Yomi Peters, the younger brother of the celebrant, reggae musician Rasky Mono, and so many others. Friends from the comedy and Nollywood industry like Ali Baba, Ayo Makun, also known as AY, Kofi the Guru, and TA, who compared the event intermittently, were joined by Saheed Balogun, Yomi Fash Lanso, and Omotola Jolade Kende. The grand entry of the legendary musician Sir Shina Peters was greeted with a standing ovation as guests were mesmerized by the epic entry of the iconic showman. Sir Shina Peters, who was dressed in an all-white attire, came riding into the hall on a white horse, looking all royal, as paparazzis tried to get a glimpse of him. Afterwards, the chief master of ceremony, Kofi, brought the event to a formal start, as he invited the chairman of the organizing committee, Prince Bisi Olatilo, for his welcome address. In his address, Prince Bisi Olatilo revealed how the idea to form a committee to take the responsibility of organizing Sir Shina Peters' 60th birthday anniversary celebration came about, an initiative of a close friend of the celebrant, Dr. Segun Akinloye Okeowo, the CEO of Lord's Promotion International Limited. Prince Bisi Olatilo also highlighted activities lined up for the event, which included an introspection into the impact and contributions of Sir Shina Peters to the Nigerian and African music scene, as well as the launching of the Sir Shina Peters Foundation for the discovery and empowerment of budding musicians. He enjoined all to enjoy the night as they get ready for an eventful night packed with fun and entertainment.
Well, as I said at the press conference on the 18th of May 2018, where we Sir Shina Peters' friends formally announced our plans to celebrate our iconic and enigmatic friend. And this bears further emphasis at today's auspicious occasion. The idea to form a committee to take the responsibility of organizing Sir Shina Peters' birthday off his shoulder was muted by a close friend of the celebrant, Dr. Segun Akinloye Okeowo, CEO, Lord's Promotion International Limited. Since the overwhelming acceptance of the idea, members of the committee have been at work round the clock in the last 1 month, investing our time and resources to put together the package we're about to unveil, ladies and gentlemen. The package has the input of the rich and diverse experience of all members of the committee, who in their different rights are time-tested professionals in the media, advertising, event management, and promotion, indeed all gamuts of the entertainment.
Afterwards, Dr. Ruben Abati set the stage for the discussion on the Sir Shina Peters phenomenon, as guests took turns to give their different perspectives about Sir Shina Peters' sojourn in the music industry, which has spanned close to 50 years. Chief Ebenezer Obey, in his remarks, spoke highly of Sir Shina Peters. He described him as a man of honor and grace, who has done very well for himself and has impacted the Nigerian music industry positively.
What he wanted was to play with me. When I saw something in Shina, I saw him. I said to myself, this is a future star that I would prefer, yes, thank you, that I would prefer to start his own band because I saw something in him. Then he simply then I did not to play with me. Then I started taking me along to wherever I play. A day after that, we assembly hall. I called him, I gave my microphone to him, and I said, you sing. I lent my band back to him. He sang, he tried as much as he could do. But to himself, he was not satisfied. And he was not happy. He wanted to play with my band, but I saw something that this is his task. We thank God that finally he played with Prince Adekule. He plays without Prince Adekule. And finally, what I said, what I told him to form his band is what eventually happened in his life. I saw him to be that star that I predicted, that I thought, and that I know he would be. And I'm very happy that since he came to me, he never leave me. He always comes for advice, and I'm happy to rejoice and celebrate this sincere birthday with him. I pray the Lord will take you to higher heights and be with you, and you will do much more than what you have done. In Jesus' mighty name. Congratulations. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Chief Tony Okoroji, in his remarks, commended the efforts and thoughtfulness of the Committee of Friends led by Prince Bisi Olatilo for single-handedly organizing the 60th birthday anniversary of Sir Shina Peters. He described Sir Shina Peters as an exceptional individual who is incredibly talented and an icon in the Nigerian music industry.
I want to thank Bisi Olatilo, my brother Bisi Olatilo, and the members of the committee for celebrating someone that is my brother, friend, and colleague in every way. Sir Shina Peters means everything that anybody can mean to me, because he has always been by my side and shares the values that I have. I constantly say that what makes a man is not what he takes. What makes a man is what he gives. And Sir Shina Peters is a giver in every sense of the word. He gives himself, he gives his music, he gives his art, he gives his knowledge, he gives his warmth. Everywhere you find it.
Chief Chris Funlola Okunowo and Senator Florence Itagiwa also spoke greatly of the man of the day, Sir Shina Peters, a man who was called a great son of Africa and a true nationalist.
I stay here today with joy that before Shina there were musicians. A lot has been said about Shina. But what I have to say is that, and this is very, very important, that Shina Peters appeared from nowhere. Before Shina Peters, women were used to sell records by musicians. Before Shina Peters, most musicians would use very, very derogatory words about women because they wanted to sell their records. I cannot very, very unprintable things about women. But this young man appeared from nowhere and became the #1 activist for women's rights. I don't know if people recall the song, Give Our Women the Right. That song, Give Our Women the Right, gave Nigerian women courage to come out and attempt to rear their head. So for me, in my opinion, and in the opinion of most of Nigerian girl women today, Shina is the most gender-friendly musician in this country today as a can be called.
Today is a very special day in the life of Sir Shina Peters, and indeed in the life of our family, because Shina Peters was just not an artist for the company. We became members of the same family as a result of his resourcefulness, his doggedness, his sheer ability to turn any situation into a very happy moment. I recall that in 1989, when the Sony Music family produced Ace. And I must tell you this, the very first time that I, as an individual, got the ball of Cinemania was at the railway compound. If you recall that time, railway compound, and we had a promotion, Sony Music promotion for Senior Peters. And I recall Senator Itagiwa here, she's here now. She was certainly one of the young ladies at that time, really rocking it. We went on as a company to produce Cinemania in 1990, Dancing Time in 1991, Experience in 1992, Mr. President in 1993, My Child in 1994. There was no doubt at all about the quality of Shina Peters' music, none whatsoever.
Senator Larry Tejuosho, who said Sir Shina Peters is like a brother to him, spoke on some of the values he instilled in him that helped shape him over the years. He said Sir Shina Peters is a role model to the youth in Nigeria, especially the upcoming Fuji and Juju artists, as many of them look up to him.
All I can say today is I thank God for Shina Peters and thank God for his contribution to the development of the youth of Nigeria, including myself, because we followed Shina Peters in those days. KBC's pocket money then was going to Shina Peters. So Shina Peters was a beneficiary of KBC's pocket money to me. I spent at least half of my pocket money on Shina Peters in those days. And I thank God that we are here today to celebrate at 60, and we are all happy to be with you today. So Shina Peters, some of the money I should have used to build some houses in those days, I'm sure you will remember me in your will to give me some of those houses back. I thank God for today, and I thank you all for coming to support Shina Peters. May God give us more progress for Shina and his beautiful wife Sammy, and we'll come back again when we are 70 to celebrate here again in a better way. Thank you and God bless you.
The royal father of the day, His Royal Majesty, Oba Dr. Adedapo Tejuosho, crowned the session with more goodwill messages and prayers for the celebrant. He wished him many more fruitful years and prayed God to continually bless him with good health and wealth.
Parí ẹ̀ bó ti ká pẹ́ tó láyé a máa pẹ́ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lọ́rùn ẹ̀ fi ìjọba ọ̀run ṣeré jẹ́ o orúkọ yín á wọnú ìwé ìyè orúkọ yín ò dẹ̀ ní kúrò ńbẹ̀ títí láé bí Jésù bá dé àjọ máa bá lọ ní lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ̀ máa mọ̀ ṣe o inú yín á dùn kálẹ̀ o gbogbo bí mo ṣe wí fún yín lágbára Ọlọ́run ire àmọ́ yín èpè ò ní jà yín ẹ bá ń wọ iṣẹ́ á máa ṣe mọ́ yín lára ẹ bá dẹ̀ wẹ kọ̀ọ̀kan á máa kàn yín lára inú yín á dùn kálẹ̀ o àjọṣe yín kò ní bàjẹ́ láì Olúwa wà pẹ̀lú yín o you are blessed in Jesus' name.
It was later time to enjoy some good music as artists of Juju and Afro music serenaded the hall with great medleys. The crop of artists who are prodigies of Sir Shina Peters are members of the Juju Music Association, Wale Thompson, Yomi Peters, and many others. The chief commander, Ebenezer Obey, also entertained guests with his evergreen songs, which formally declared the dance floor open.
I'm a
It was a thrilling moment of more music and dance. In the vote of thanks by Mr. Gboyega Okegbenro, a member of the Sir Shina Peters at 60 Organizing Committee, he specially thanked the Royal Father of the Day, His Royal Majesty, Oba Dr. Adedapo Tejosho, and his honorees for gracing the occasion. He also appreciated all the guests for taking our time to honor Sir Shina Peters on his 60th birthday anniversary. He wished all journey mercies back to their various destinations.
On behalf of the entire retinue of friends, associates, fans, brothers, sisters, and family right here, it is my pleasure and privilege to very, very strongly and roundedly say a big word of appreciation to all and sundry for your time, for your labor of love, for your friendship, for your company, and for the great atmosphere that we have all created jointly here tonight. Once again, I thank you all. God bless you.
The chairman and management of Biscon Communications heartily congratulates the maestro of Juju music, Sir Shina Peters, as he attains the age of 60.